Organizations usually store operational information in specialized third-party software. Examples include LIMS system in biotechnology, CR system used in hotel reservations, or an RTSM used in pharma. These systems are usually the backbone of many of the core processes running on the organization, both in R&D, product supply, and operations. There is a strong symbiotic relationship between the vendor and the organization adopting the system. We observe that there are two important aspects usually disregarded when procuring these such systems. How does the system organize its data? How does the organization gain computerized access to the data in the system? These aspects are disregarded because the main users of such systems do not intend to use the data beyond their specific needs. For example, persons responsible for hotel reservations just need a great user experience in creating, modifying, and cancelling a reservation. They do not care about extracting reservation data to analyze hotel performance or build a chatbot to guide customers. However, the long-term value of data generated by business operations in these systems often outweighs the short-term value of the user experience. Many of the most successful companies today derive much of its revenue and R&D potential from the data others generate. This is important because many vendors realize that they greatly benefit from the long-term access to buyers' data, sometimes more than the short-term value of product sales. In this context, it is important that organizations be aware that vendors benefit from limiting the organization's access to the data on these systems, because it buys the vendor time to build solutions that would be otherwise built in-house. At Munidata, we place a strong emphasis on the cultural mindset on which data is the organization's, not vendors', asset. The vendor must provide open and standard interfaces for the organization to access the data without restrictions nor technical limitations. The core benefit of such cultural environment is that the organization is not limited by its partner to innovate. Instead, it can build on top of its data without having to rely on professional services from the vendor. This allows the organization to keep control over the talent and teams responsible for innovation, which allows it to differentiate from competitors that are using the same system.